So another charity shop haul for you. Now you may have seen the previous videos where my husband has to keep going to hospital, and there's a great charity shop right near there. So my little treat for hanging around there, or when I have to go with him, is to go into the charity shop. And this time my charity shop haul consisted of what I'm about to show you here. I always look in the book section because I like this charity shop because they do their books by subject, and rather than just buying reading books, I like to buy books where I can learn, and I'll link the previous video so you can see what books I've previously got from there. But first I need to explain to you that I've already got this book, which is by Sheila Hawkins, and it's about a couple that moved to live in Cyprus, an English couple. And I love reading about people who relocate and the stories. So if any of you have channels about that, or you can recommend any books that are free on Kindle, I do have a lot that I love to read. So I already had this, and all the drawings are by her husband in the book. There's a few. And the reason I've got this out is because I wanted to reread it before a book I found at the charity shop, another one by Sheila Hawkins. So this is why I've gone back to this book that I previously got at second-hand bookshop. And I found this and I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I really want this. All small paper books there are 50 cents, but these bigger books are €1. And this one's called Anthology from the Akamas. And it says, it's almost 5 years of regular articles in the Sunday Mail, which is an English newspaper if you don't know. Best-selling author Sheila Hawkins, working from her home in the Akamas, wrote mainly about people and the unique flora and fauna of the region in which she lives. Beautifully illustrated by her husband Harry Hawkins. This collection of her work as a features writer is full of warmth and humour, tinged sometimes with an irony or wit. Her writing is vividly descriptive of the island she loves so much, and her magical portrayals of local wildlife bring hitherto unknown or unnoticed creatures to life. As you can see, this was originally £5.95. So this is pretty good. Oh, it's actually by the Cyprus Mail has published it, which is interesting. So, as I say, I wanted to go back and read this one to just remind me of their story. And yeah, lots of lovely drawings by her husband inside. So the other book I got was again Cyprus, A Walk with Aphrodite, and this is by Peter Breakwell. A memorable journey through 37 idyllic Paphos villages with 17 colour paintings reproductions. And again, because this is a bigger book, it's €1. So I will be reading that afterwards. Very pretty. Oh, these are beautiful. I haven't even flicked through it yet. Very nice. You always see backgammon being played here. Beautiful book. Oh, it's a beautiful book just for the pictures themselves. Okay, so I will enjoy that. And then the last thing I got this time, I didn't really see this properly. It was just like this, all broken box, and I just saw there was some thread, some embroidery thread, and it said €3 on it. So I thought, oh, that's well worth it. These are all doubled over. I thought, oh, that's worth €3, certainly. And then I didn't really even look at the box because it was a mess. But inside was two bits of felt, two big bits of felt. my husband said, oh, can you use that? And I was like, yeah, I'll find a use for that. So that's definitely worth the €3. And then when I was looking at it, I don't know how well you can see, but there's a pattern printed on it. So I looked at the box and realised, if I'd have looked on there first, it's a whole set to make a small cushion or pillow, and that will help me practice my embroidery skills. It does say it on there. And then also inside was instructions. Now it had a Russian label printed over the contents, so I thought, I wonder if the instructions are in Russian, but no, they're not. They're in English, so I can deal with that. And as you know, I'm quite new to doing embroidery. I do cross stitch, I've done that for years, but actual embroidery. And one time at the charity shop I did get some embroidery books, how to do stitches, but here also shows you how to do the stitches on here as well. So full instructions, and they look very easy to follow, so that will help me improve that. I won't be doing this for a long time because I do actually have other projects on the go. But from what I thought, I was paying €3 just for some thread. I've got a full kit. And I can't see a price on it. If there was a price, which I would be interested in, I guess I could look it up and just see how much it actually was. As you can see, someone's just opened it, but obviously had no intentions of doing it. So yeah, I'd love to know how much this was originally. Nothing in there. But yes, as I say, I suppose I could look up on it. So that is my little haul for this time, and I will show you what else I got. We have 2 more operations at the hospital, but we also have checkups and things in between. So I will add those to this video and show you what else I get. I've never been in there not got anything. So my husband's got some jumpers and shirts that he uses for the garden. So when his old ones wear out, he doesn't want to buy new shirts and things to wear in the garden, and if he hasn't got any clothes that are worn down enough to use in the garden, he goes and buys those in the charity shop. So I'll check in again with you when I have more stuff to show.